Hi, I'm Horace McMillan, pastor of Open Door Mennonite Church in Jackson, Mississippi. We've been asked what hospitality means to us. Well, one of the things about Open Door is that Open Door was intentionally started as a multicultural church. The whole idea of accommodating people from different walks of life, different background, that's always been part of what hospitality means at Open Door. One of the things that I've been thinking of when I think about hospitality in the church today is that I've actually been drawn to a story from Mark, the 6th chapter, where Jesus had sent the disciples ahead, and they got into a boat, and there was a big storm, and the disciples were all rowing like crazy. It was very difficult trying to get to the other side. One of the things that I remember about hospitality is who's the host? And one of my answers is that Jesus is the host. Jesus is the one who invited the disciples into the boat. When I think about the story and the people who were in the boat, they were a pretty diverse group. You actually had some disciples who were zealots, who were ready to take up arms against the Roman government, where you had other people who were on the other extreme, were collaborators. My goodness, they were actually tax collectors for the Roman government. That was about the lowest of the low. These were irreconcilable theological differences, not really a whole lot of room for compromise. But ultimately, they had been called by Jesus to get into the boat and get into the other side. They weren't busy trying to throw each other out of the boat. So one of the things that we've been committed to is just remembering to be committed to embracing each other and where we are on our walk, remembering that Jesus is actually giving us calling and what's a mission. So what's the other side of the lake that we're trying to get to? Well, I believe that we're supposed to be good news. We're supposed to be good news for the poor, for the prisoner, for the immigrant, for the sick. And part of the good news when you're hungry is food that we help to feed each other. And one of the examples of hospitality at Open Door really revolves around our fellowship meals. We've been privileged to host a service adventure unit for the last 5 years. There was one year we had 3 participants, but 2 of them had very serious allergies. One was completely gluten intolerant, and we had another participant who was unable to eat sugars. And I'm not just talking about cube sugars, but food that was processed with sugar. Everyone in the congregation found a way to make the recipes that were both gluten-free and without sugar, because we didn't just want to put one dish out that was for the participants. They were really moved at the level of care that we had for them, and the fact that every meal, every dish was something that they could eat. And to me, that's what hospitality looks like, and that's what hospitality looks like at an Open Door. We welcome you, we embrace you. We don't just expect you to adjust to us, but we also adjust to you as a sign of the love of Christ in our lives. There's a fledgling ministry that's been led under the leadership of our community pastor, Hugh Hollowell, where when he first came to Open Door, he did both a needs assessment and he also looked at some of our resources and things that we had available. And the reality is that Open Door is located in a food desert. The average household income where our church is located is about $29,000 a year. That's pretty tight. It's pretty rough. At the same time, we have a lot of urban blight. And so we launched a ministry under Pastor Hugh's leadership where we would start planting some gardens and growing food. We're pleased to host a Mennonite service adventure unit. 2 of the part-time placements would be with the farm, helping Pastor Hugh get the plants out. Love Mennonite Mission Network and the work that we do. As in so many ways, it just exemplifies to me part of what it means to be a part of MCUSA and what it means to just be a follower of Jesus.